Hi, I'm Anna. Welcome to Mrs. English Channel. Today, we'll learn English in a fun and simple way. By the end of this video, you'll be able to master family life, English speaking practice with daily conversation, improve your listening skills. Have you ever been in a conversation where someone asks, "So tell me about your family," and suddenly your mind goes blank? You know the words mother and father, but you struggle to describe your relationships, your daily routines, or the funny things that happen at home. Or worse, you accidentally say you are married with someone instead of married to them.
Oh, wow. Is that a mistake? I think I have said married with before. That sounds correct to me.
See, that is exactly why we are here today, Sam. It's one of the most common mistakes. Today, we aren't just learning lists of words. We are going to dive deep into the real English used in homes every single day. We will cover morning routines, household chores, describing relatives, and the specific grammar rules that native speakers use naturally.
That sounds perfect. Family is the #1 topic for small talk, so I really need to get this right.
Exactly, Sam. Whether you are taking an IELTS exam or just chatting with a neighbor, family comes up constantly. We are going to break this down into 3 parts. First, the vocabulary of relationships and growing up. Second, the daily routines and chores, where we often mix up make and do. And third, we will practice realistic dialogues, where Sam, that's you, might make a few mistakes so we can fix them together.
I am ready to learn. Let's get started.
Great. Let's start with the basics of family structure, but with a focus on the terms intermediate learners often forget. Sam, how do you describe the people you are related to?
Well, I have my parents, my brother, and my sister.
Good. And what is the collective word for your brother and sister?
I usually just say my brother and sister. Is there a better word?
Yes, the word is siblings. Repeat after me, siblings.
Siblings.
Perfect. It's a very useful word when you want to ask, do you have any brothers or sisters? You can simply say, do you have any siblings? It's gender neutral. Now, let's talk about extended family. Sam, do you know who is in your extended family?
I think so. Is that my grandparents, uncles, aunts, and cousins?
Precisely. Your immediate family is your parents and siblings, and your spouse and children if you are married. Everyone else is extended family. Now, here's a tricky one that learners often confuse. What do you call the son of your brother or sister?
Oh, I always mix this up. Is it a cousin?
No, a cousin is the child of your aunt or uncle. The son of your sibling is your nephew.
Nephew. Okay. And if my sister has a daughter?
Then she is your niece.
Niece. Okay. Nephew for a boy, niece for a girl.
Right. And speaking of relationships, let's talk about in-laws. This is very important for family life. When you get married, your partner's family becomes your family-in-law. So your husband or wife's mother is your
Mother-in-law?
Correct. And their brother is your brother-in-law. Now, Sam, I want to teach you 3 very important phrasal verbs we use when talking about family history. The first one is to grow up.
That means to get older, right?
Yes, but specifically referring to the process of becoming an adult. For example, I grew up in London. But there's another one, to bring up.
Is that the same thing?
No, and this is a crucial difference. Children grow up. Parents bring up children. Bring up means to raise and care for a child. So you can say, I was brought up by my grandmother.
Ah, I see. So I cannot say my grandmother grew me up.
No, that sounds very funny. A grandmother cannot grow you like a plant. She brings you up or raises you. So Sam, try to use bring up in a sentence.
Okay. My parents brought me up to be polite and kind.
Excellent usage. That is perfect. Now the third phrasal verb is to take after. Do you know this one?
Does it mean to follow someone?
Not physically. It means to resemble someone in your family, either in appearance or personality. For example, you have blue eyes just like your father. You take after him.
Oh, that is very useful. So I can say, I am stubborn. I take after my mother.
Exactly. It suggests the trait runs in the family. Speaking of traits, let's move into our first major dialogue practice. We are going to simulate a typical morning in a family home. This is where we see a lot of daily routine vocabulary.
Okay. I will play the role of the father getting the kids ready, and you are the mother?
Yes, in this scene, we are rushing to get out of the door. Listen carefully to Sam's grammar, and I will correct him as we go. Action.
Honey, look at the time. We are late. I need to wake up the kids. I will go to their room and say, stand up, it is time for school.
Pause. Okay, Sam, that's our first correction. If you go into a bedroom to wake someone up, you don't say stand up. Stand up means to rise from a chair to your feet. When someone is in bed, we say get up or wake up.
Oh, right, get up.
Yes, wake up is to stop sleeping. Get up is to physically get out of the bed. So try again.
Okay, kids, get up. It's 7 a.m. And then I will tell my son, please brush your teeth quickly.
Pause again. This is a classic mistake. The plural of tooth is teeth, correct. But we never say teeths. Teeth is already plural.
Oh, I added an S by habit. So brush your teeth.
Correct. Brush your teeth. Also, we often use the present continuous tense when describing what is happening right now in the morning rush. So if I ask, where is Tommy? You shouldn't say, he puts on his shirt. You should say,
He is putting on his shirt.
yes, because he is doing it right now. Let's continue the scene.
Okay, honey, Tommy is putting on his shirt, but Sarah hasn't made her breakfast yet.
Actually, that sentence is okay, but let's talk about make versus do regarding food. You make breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That was correct, Sam. Good job.
Phew, I got one right.
You did, but here is a harder one. After breakfast, everyone leaves. What do you say to the kids about their school bags?
I would say, don't forget to take your bag.
That is acceptable, but if you are at home and they are leaving, it is better to say, take your bag with you. However, if they are at school and coming home, they bring the bag. Remember, take is moving away from the speaker. Bring is moving toward the speaker.
That is a great reminder. So take your lunchbox to school and bring your empty lunchbox home.
Perfect. Now let's move to the second part of family life, household chores. This is the area with the most common mistakes involving make and do.
I hate chores, but I love learning English.
That's the spirit. Let's look at a dialogue about cleaning the house on a Saturday.
Okay, I'll start. Anna, the house is a mess. Today I will make the laundry and make the dishes.
Stop. Big buzzer sound there, Sam. You fell into the trap.
I knew it. Is it do?
Yes, for almost all housework, we use the verb do. You do the laundry. You do the dishes. You do the housework. You do the cleaning.
Why isn't it make? I am creating clean clothes.
Think of make as creating something new that didn't exist before, like making a cake or making a plan. Do is usually for tasks, activities, or work. The dishes already exist, you're just processing them. So, repeat after me. I need to do the laundry.
I need to do the laundry.
I need to do the dishes.
I need to do the dishes.
There is one big exception for bedroom chores. We don't say do the bed.
Really? We say make the bed?
Yes, make the bed. This means to arrange the sheets and pillows neatly.
English is so tricky. So I do the housework, but I make my bed.
Exactly. Let's practice a dialogue using these correct terms. I'll be the wife asking for help. Sam, I'm exhausted. Can you please help me with the chores?
Of course, I have already made the bed. Now I am going to do the shopping.
Excellent. Do the shopping is correct. Now, what about the floor?
I need to clean the floor. I will vacuum?
Yes, vacuum is a verb. I will vacuum the living room. Or if you are using a broom?
I will sweep the floor.
Good. And if you are using water and a mop?
I will mop the floor.
Perfect. Now let's add a useful idiom here. If everyone in the family helps out, we say everyone pitches in.
Pitches in?
Yes, to pitch in means to contribute or help with the task. If we all pitch in, we will finish cleaning in an hour.
I like that. Come on, kids, pitch in.
Exactly. Now let's move to our third topic, describing relationships and marriage. This is where that married with mistake comes from.
Okay, teach me.
In many languages, you say you are married with a person, but in English, the grammar rule is strict. You are married to someone. Repeat after me. She is married to a doctor.
She is married to a doctor.
He is engaged to his girlfriend.
He is engaged to his girlfriend.
See the pattern? Married to, engaged to. However, if you talk about the act of the wedding, you can say he got married with his friends present, but that refers to the guests. The relationship is always to.
That clarifies so much. What about divorce?
Same thing. He is divorced from her. But let's stick to happy things. Let's talk about children. If a woman is expecting a baby, we say she is
Pregnant.
correct. And when the baby is born, we have a specific phrase. We don't usually say she got a baby. We say she had a baby or she gave birth to a baby.
She gave birth to a baby boy.
Correct. Now let's do a more advanced dialogue. This is about a family gathering or a reunion. We will practice using used to versus usually. This is very important for describing family traditions.
Used to is for the past, right?
Yes, used to describes a habit in the past that you don't do anymore. Usually describes a habit you do now. Sam, tell me about your Christmas or holiday traditions when you were a child.
We used to go to my grandmother's house every year.
Perfect. And now?
Now we usually stay at home and cook a big dinner.
Excellent contrast. Listeners, pay attention to that structure. Past, we used to go. Present, we usually stay. Don't say we are used to stay. That means something different, being accustomed to.
Okay, let me try another one. My dad used to read me stories at night.
Lovely. And now?
Now he usually falls asleep in front of the TV.
Haha, that sounds like a very realistic family life. Let's explore some idioms that are specific to family. Have you heard the phrase, the black sheep of the family?
Yes. Does that mean the person who is different or causes trouble?
Exactly. Every family usually has one. Uncle Bob is the black sheep. He never comes to reunions. Here's another one, flesh and blood.
That sounds a bit scary.
It's not. It emphasizes deep family connection. If you say, I have to help him, he is my own flesh and blood, it means he is your biological relative, so you feel a duty to help him.
Flesh and blood. Got it. What about if two people look exactly the same?
We say he is the spitting image of his father.
Spitting image. That is a funny phrase.
It is. It means an exact likeness. Okay, Sam, let's do one final comprehensive dialogue. We are going to combine everything. You are calling your mother on the phone. You need to tell her about your life, your chores, and your kids. Try to use the vocabulary we learned.
Okay, big challenge. Here we go. Ring, ring. Hi, Mom. How are you?
I'm good, dear. How are the kids?
They are great. Little Timmy is growing up so fast. He really takes after his father. He loves football.
That's wonderful. And how is the house? Is it clean?
Well, we are trying. I did the laundry this morning, and Sarah is doing the dishes right now. We are teaching them to pitch in.
I am so proud of you. You are bringing them up very well.
Thanks, Mom. Oh, by the way, my brother-in-law is coming to visit. He is engaged to a very nice girl.
That is great news. I can't wait to see you all. Cut! Sam, that was absolutely fantastic. You used takes after, did the laundry, pitch in, bringing them up, and engaged to all correctly.
I felt much more confident that time. The difference between make and do is clearer now.
That is what we want. Learning English isn't just about memorizing rules. It's about feeling the flow of the conversation.
Anna, can I ask one more question before we finish?
Of course.
Sometimes I hear people say pop or folks. What does that mean?
Great question. These are informal slang terms. Pop is an old-fashioned or affectionate way to say dad, and folks usually refers to your parents collectively. So, I'm going to visit my folks this weekend means I'm going to visit my parents.
Folks. That sounds very natural. I'll try to use that.
Please do. It makes you sound very native. Now, let's move to our comprehensive recap to make sure everyone remembers these important points.
Yes, let's review.
First, we looked at family vocabulary. We learned that siblings are your brothers and sisters. Your nephew is your sibling's son, and niece is the daughter. And your in-laws are your spouse's family.
Then we fixed some big grammar mistakes. We learned you are married to someone, not with them. We learned that you do the dishes, do the laundry, and do the housework, but you make the bed.
Correct. We also practiced phrasal verbs. Grow up, becoming an adult. Bring up, to raise a child. Take after, to look or act like a relative.
And don't forget the idioms. Black sheep, the different or troublemaking family member. Flesh and blood, close biological family. Spitting image, looking exactly like someone.
And finally, the time difference. Used to, for past habits, we used to go to the park. Usually, for present habits, we usually stay home.
This was a really full lesson, Anna. I feel like I can talk about my family for hours now.
That is the goal. Family is the heart of our lives, and being able to express your love, your routines, and even your complaints in English helps you connect deeper with people.
Listeners, I recommend you practice the morning routine dialogue in front of a mirror. Pretend you are waking up your kids or talking to your partner. It really helps.
That is excellent advice, Sam. And try to write 3 sentences about your own family using take after, usually, and married to in the comments below. We would love to read them.
Yes, please share.
Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive into family life conversation. Remember, making mistakes is part of learning. Just like Sam did today, if you correct them in practice, you will sound natural in no time.
Absolutely. Keep practicing.
Don't forget to subscribe to Mrs. English channel for daily tips and English practice. See you in the next video. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, everyone.